All right, welcome to NoFap day 328. It is about 9:40 a.m. right now here for me. And yeah, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, had a hot shower. Usually I have a cold shower in the morning, but I've been a bit sick last few days. I've had a cold. So I was like, yeah, let me just have a hot shower to not get even sicker, right? But yeah, so I had that, brushed my teeth, weighed myself, and logged the weight in my fitness pal because I'm also bulking. And I was 86.6 kg today, which is, I believe, about 190 pounds. So, yeah, man, we're going strong on the bulk. But then after that, I made my bed, as you can see right here. On top, there is the book that I'm currently reading. So yeah, man. It's been a good day so far. And the plan for today is that I'll do a fuck ton of maths right here because I've got an exam coming up tomorrow, and yeah, I got to dial in. I graduate high school in like, what is it about? Man, it's honestly like just about 2 months. It's the end of March right now, and so then in early June I graduate. So just gotta push through, and that's it, man. Get it done, man. I'm getting serious fucking voice cracks now when I'm when I'm a bit sick and my throat is a bit fucked up. But yeah, man. Yeah, cool. But yeah, so I'll do this stuff basically open to goal, which means that I will do maths until I'm ready for the exam. And yeah, that's the plan, man. I'm not trying to get like A's necessarily or anything like that. I'm not like prioritizing it over my normal goals, of course not. But I still want to get decent grades because I kind of like have an agreement with my parents that you see, man, bro, I can't even speak properly. But either way, I kind of like have an agreement with my parents that if if I do well in school, if I keep going to school and I graduate and I get decent grades, then they're gonna assist me and support me on my grind. Like they're gonna buy the foods that I want for my bulk, and they're gonna pay for my phone bill and my gym membership. And if I want to buy books, they'll buy it for me and that kind of stuff. And if I want to go on a trip somewhere, they'll take me there. Like me and my father are planning to go. We were planning to go on a road trip in the United States in June, like after I graduated, and like hike some mountains and do some cool shit like that. And like in specifically in the west of the U.S., like California, Nevada, like Vegas, Arizona. We were planning to go up to Yellowstone in Wyoming, then Colorado, some hiking there. But and then to visit some family friends in Atlanta. In Atlanta, bro. Why am I getting fucking huge voice cracks while I'm a bit sick? Okay. It's like when you just wake up in the morning, your voice is like significantly deeper than usual. But then for me, I'll also have like significantly more voice cracks. Bro, oh my God. In the morning than anywhere else. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, we were gonna visit some family friends in Atlanta as well. But okay. But with the kind of the war situation right now and like Iran and that kind of stuff, and their like threats to the U.S. and shit. I think they threatened to like bomb the fucking the West Coast, like the California thing, like in California, and my dad would basically have to like pay 10 grand or whatever to book flights and hotels like right now because it's the demand to go on like trips there is really high and a lot of people do it, so you gotta plan in advance and book in advance. But since there may be a possibility that we won't go if the kind of war situation escalates or even just subsist, like continue like it is right now until that point, then it's probably not worth it to go there, even though the risk is obviously very small that something happens. But it's like, why take the risk? We can just do it later when everything's calmed down. But instead of that, we were planning to go to probably South Africa and go and like do safari and that kind of stuff, which I always wanted to do. I love nature and animals and wildlife and stuff, so that'd be fucking awesome. And so things like these are the reason for why go to school. I have an agreement with my parents. I don't think school itself is, for me, useful at all. I think it's a fucking scam for most people. I think going to university is absolutely and utterly ridiculous. Like, why would you spend 3, 4, 5, sometimes even more than that years to increase your earning capacity by like 1.5x? Like, right now, I could get a job at fucking McDonald's or like as a shelf picker. Like, what do you even call it? Like, just put like foods and shit into the supermarket as a worker there, like a warehouse worker, whatever. I could do that and make like 25 grand a year right now as a guy with no education, quote, no quote education, right? Like no formal education. But I could also go to uni, and then after that, how much money would I make? Well, I'd probably be able to get a job for like 50, 60K a year, maybe tops 80, you know? It's like it's an incremental improvement. It's like, 150 to 400% or something like that. But it's like, that's not good enough for me, man. Like in 4 years, are you telling me I can't get more than like make more than 80K a year in 4 years if I spend my time doing that? Like, come on, that's fucking insane. I guess some people just have lower ambitions than others, and but like 80K a year, that's nothing that I'll ever want to be like, be bragging about, right? That's not the level that I want to settle at, for sure not. So it's like, yeah, I don't really see the point, and I go there only for that reason because of my parents, and I got like 2 months left, so it's all right. But I'll finish this stuff, and yeah, that's the plan. And then after that, at 1 p.m., I'll have, or to be fair, we'll see how long it takes. But at 1 p.m., or like regardless, I'll have the first call with my NoFap accountability group that I lead, and I host 3 daily calls in there for the boys, so that we can all stop fapping. And yeah, they're basically my coaching clients right now that I'm trying to get results for, and we have gotten great results. In general, like the average member has, I think, reduced fapping with me with like maybe 10 or 20x, so like 90 to 95%, which I'm pretty proud of. It's not the ultimate level because, like, of course, we want everybody to stop jacking off completely for an extended period of time, but yeah, it'll come with more accountability and hard work and discipline and willpower. So yeah, looking forward to helping the guys with that. And then at 4, I'll have the second call, and then at 7, I'll have the third call. And then in between there, I'll have some food later on in the day. Depends on how much math I have to do, like how long it takes and shit. Maybe I'll do maths even during those periods as well, like between the calls. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll even have time to go to the gym later on. Hopefully, right? But yeah, that's the plan for me, man. No urges today, no urges yesterday, really. In terms of no fap, no fucking jacking off. We're staying off that shit. It's been quite a while now since I jacked off, and I'm not really ever close to jacking off. It's like I don't I don't feel like jacking it. I don't feel like grabbing my dick and fucking spazzing it. Right? It's like I feel the urges to fuck and shit. I feel sexual urges, like of course I do, and sometimes I'll have like wet dreams or shit like that. But yeah, it's like I'm not the thought of jacking off doesn't really cross my mind, and it hasn't for a long time, to be honest. So yeah, I can just like look at a sexual urge and be like, yeah, that'd be really pleasurable to do. I really feel the desire to do that, but like, no, I'm not gonna do it. You know. And to be fair, it's not like I'm super sexually abundant or anything like that that I can just like fucking get something to fuck at will. Because like that's not something that I'm interested in this season of my life. Maybe it will be in the future, probably. But yeah, right now it's going well, man, according to plan with NoFap as well. So yeah, just gotta keep going and help more guys with this stuff. So yeah, let's get on with this. Well, to be honest, I don't actually have the book, like the textbook that I'll use to do the math stuff with me. It's actually in my locker, I'm pretty sure, in school. I thought it was at my mom's place yesterday, but it was the wrong one. It was like last year's book. See, I don't actually have it with me, but I do think it would be best to just fucking hop on the bus and go to school and get that shit, to be honest. Because like it's a bit difficult to actually know what I should be studying like without the actual book because everything is based on what is in there. And yeah, maybe I should have thought about that earlier probably. But yeah, man. I think that's what I'll do. I'll hop on the bus to go there, go back home because like I'll go back home anyway, right? And just listen to some podcasts on the way there. I'm listening to Hamza Ahmed's kickboxing series, like his vlog series that he also posted on Spotify, like this time last year, while he was doing his fight and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm just listening to that, and yeah, I really like the guy, and so it's something nice to have in the background to kind of remind me to stay on the path. So yeah, some accountability there. But yeah, so let's go to school then, and then yeah, it's like sometimes you got to do it because the thing is, man, I have two things that I need to do like pretty much imminently. Like in terms of school, I have the math stuff, and then I have also like a big essay that I need to write about the agriculture revolution, right? A few thousand words, I think it is, that I need to write. So yeah, I think I'll just spend like the entirety of today and the entirety of tomorrow, at least the entirety of tomorrow um before I have the exam at like 1 doing that. So I'll just wake up at my set bedtime, which is 4 a.m. Today I just slept in because like I wanted as much sleep as possible to defeat this cold that I have, but I don't think I'll need as much sleep tomorrow. So I'll just wake up at 4 a.m. Do the uh, yeah, I might just honestly do the math from 4 a.m. to like 12 tomorrow, and then go to school and do the fucking exam to just cram it and have it all fresh before the exam starts. Like literally, basically start studying on the day of the exam, which is cool, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'll get it done. Don't worry about it. And then I'll write the essay. Probably, yeah, I might just do it today. Honestly, um, yeah, that's the plan. But at least the first step is to go to school, get the fucking textbook, fetch it, go back home, and yeah, let's do this, man. All right, so I'm back now at the desk, and yeah, I've got the book right here, the textbook. But the interesting thing was that I had it all along in my fucking backpack. I just didn't check well enough. I thought I was certain that I didn't have it here, but okay, just spent like the last 2 hours fucking going to school, like commuting, hopping on the bus, going there, trying to look for my textbook, going to the school library to see if there were like any more copies to borrow and shit, and there weren't. So I went back home. I went to my mom's place because I thought maybe it was there. I was there last night. Like it's within walking distance basically from my dad's house, like which is where I'm at now right now. And it wasn't there. And so I was like, where the fuck's it at? And then I just checked my backpack once again, and I digged a little bit deeper, and it was there. I was like, what the fuck? Just spent the last 2.5 hours fucking commuting and running around town and shit. But okay. Now we got him right here. Let's do some fucking math, son. All right, so it's about 12:55 p.m. right now, and I've done some maths, and it's time to have the first call of the day with my NoFap accountability group for me, and I'll also be making some eggs and bacon that I'll have for lunch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it done. I think I'll have some eggs and bacon. Maybe I'll have some. Man, should I have some chicken wings instead? Because they're pretty quick to make, and I just throw them in the air fryer and stuff. No, I'll have some eggs and bacon. They're usually pretty quick as well to make. So yeah, let's do that. Let's hop on the call. Let's fucking have some fun because one of the guys jacked off yesterday, so we'll be having some fun laughing at him and roasting him and shit like that. So that'll be prime entertainment, and hopefully he won't be fapping more after that. So yeah, let's do it. So here we got 10 eggs and 2 packs of bacon, 280 grams, I think, of bacon. So yeah, man, should be about 1,000, maybe, yeah, I think it's about 1,300 calories, and then about 100 grams, maybe 90 grams of protein. So yeah, awesome stuff.
Look like many of us look fucking pregnant, even as guys. Horrible bloating, so much like weird fucking naan and vegetables and dal and very little meat. The only meat that they have is like little bits of chicken, like low protein diet.
Finish my meal, and it's time to do some meditation before I go back to work to studying. So yeah, let's do 10 minutes of meditation, then let's get back to the desk.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Okay, so 10 minutes done, feeling better, feeling alert, feeling sharp in my mind. So yeah, let's get back downstairs to my room and let's get fucking into the cavern and do some maths. Let's do it. Okay, so it's currently 6:55 p.m. and I've just finished another math block. So yeah, I had the call with the boys at 4 p.m. and then I did some more maths, and now it's about almost 7 p.m. and I'll have the third call in just a second, like 5 minutes. So yeah, awesome. But I think until then I'll go brush my teeth because I won't be eating anything more for I think a couple of reasons. But the main one is that I want to save time so that I can actually go to bed on time and wake up on time. And yeah, sometimes you gotta prioritize. And today I prioritized not eating as much because I wanted to get more time to study, or rather just memorize fucking bullshit. Yeah, man. And yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And then also when I'm sick, I do prefer to not eat as much because I do on some level believe that if you eat when you are sick, you feed the sickness. And I do think like fasting can be a powerful tool when you're sick. There's something called autophagy, which is like a process that occurs in the body when we don't eat, which is that it kind of cleanses itself, like the body cleanses itself from dead cells and whatnot. And that is probably good to activate while you're sick because you're trying to get rid of a bunch of bad stuff in you. So yeah, but yeah, man, that's what's what today, man. Yeah, we'll have the final call of the day. See if any guys fucking jacked off and shit like that. Hopefully, fucking not. But yeah, man. And then after that, I'll yeah, just unwind, like journal, and basically just go to bed. That's the plan, man. Because I'll be waking up at 4 tomorrow, cause to do some more maths and shit like that. And my exam starts at 1 p.m. and I'll basically just do maths until then. So hopefully for about 8 hours I'll be doing maths like for a long ass time. So yeah, man, that's the plan for tomorrow. So or like hopefully I won't need to do it for the entire 8 hour block, but like I'll be doing some other school work after that as well. Some indoctrination camp work, which is what I like to call it. I'll be writing like an essay and shit on the agriculture revolution. After that, that's next on the list. And then when I'm done with that, I can kind of relax a little bit. So, or not relax, but do my normal grind activities like writing my ebook and taking the calls and going to the gym and eating a lot and obviously making these videos and stuff, which I do anyway. But yeah, yeah, man. Okay, cool. Let's go brush our teeth and then we'll have the call. Okay, so it's currently 7:50 p.m. I've just finished the third and final call of the day with the boys. One guy had jacked off. So I had to fucking what's it called, like lecture him like crazy and shit. Like it was great. I went on a fucking crazy rant, and yeah, man, it was great. Obviously not that he jacked off, but it was pretty entertaining. Not gonna lie, having him describe the entire experience and like, yeah, bro, I fucking jacked off in the living room. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck could you like spunk on your couch, bro? Like, come on, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess we've all been down bad at some point. Just gotta get out of that shit and get up to the top and yeah, just fucking become who we're supposed to be and reach our potential. Yeah, man. So for now, it is time for me to go to bed. Basically, I'll be reading a chapter of this little book right here, Tall Star's Revenge. Oh, am I fucking forgot the mic? So, I'll be reading a chapter of this little book right here, Tall Star's Revenge, which is a book from a fiction book series that I've read since fifth grade, and so I really love it. I read this series for like I guess it's like 7 years. I'm going into like my almost 7 years. So yeah, dude. It's I think it's awesome having something like this, having like another world that you can kind of delve into and stuff. It helps me to calm down at night and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I have like a dedicated lofi playlist specifically for when I read these books, which I very much associate with like unwinding and stuff like that. So it helps me fall asleep as well, and yeah, I just love this series as well. So yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so it's been a really good day today. I've been really productive. I haven't done anything that I shouldn't have done. Like I can't think of anything. Sure, I should have looked more diligently, and my fucking backpack just actually looked for real. Like taking a fucking better look, and I would have saved like 2.5 hours of studying today that I could have studied for and shit like that. But it is what it is, and I didn't do anything that like okay, I know this is wrong, but I'm still gonna do it because it's pleasurable. None of that shit. Absolutely not. So yeah, great day today, man. If I just keep going like this, I'll achieve everything that I've ever wanted to, man. I know that for sure. So yeah, just gotta lock in, man. Hopefully you'll do that shit as well, bro. Hopefully not just watching this video and see me grind and you just fucking do nothing, bro. Stop being a fucking bitch. Gotta get some of that tough love, bro. That's what it is. Yeah, man. Dig deeper. Yeah, man. So I'll be journaling for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes on my phone, just kind of like internally discussing the day a little bit, like with myself. I do that every night, or I try to at least. Because I like in the future it would have been, I think, or let me say that differently. It would have been sick as fuck if I could go back to when I was about 10 years old or something like that, like fucking 10 years ago, whatever. I'm 18, right? To that time you see how I lived there, like how my life was then. I think it would be really cool because I did some cool stuff, and I generally tend to appreciate memories a lot, and I'm pretty like susceptible to nostalgia. I love nostalgia, man. It's an amazing feeling for me. You know, when I go through my old photos or when I just think back to my times with my old friends in primary school and middle school and stuff. It's the kind of like the feeling texture of it, like the the emotion that I associate with it is like overwhelming happiness and bliss and stuff. And yeah, I feel like I derive a lot of motivation and inspiration from when I was younger, and I did some like wholesome stuff. Now I haven't defined the word wholesome yet. It's something I should do. But yeah, man, I've been reading this series for a long time, and it's about like wildcats and clans and stuff like that, which maybe sound maybe it sounds like fucking juvenile or something, but it's I think it's great. It's yeah, it's an amazing series, and I love animals, and I've always loved like nature and wildlife and that kind of stuff since I was a little kid. Since I was like 2 years old, and I watched the Jungle Book for the first time and shit. So yeah, man, it's awesome. Yeah, man. So let's do that. Let's journal a little bit, then let's read, and then let's go to bed. I think I'll edit this video. Yeah, I think I'll do tomorrow because like I want to get as much sleep as I can. Right now, I don't even want to spend the 15 minutes, however long it's going to take to put this video together and then up on YouTube. I just want to get into bed as soon as possible so that I can wake up as fresh as possible at 4 tomorrow, so that I can study for the exam that I have in the afternoon. So yeah, man, I think I'll edit this video in maybe like at like 5 p.m. or something like that tomorrow after my exam. So this will probably come up almost like 24 hours after this, like a day after. But that's fine. So yeah, man, let's do this. And as always, remember who you are, bro. Remember why you started on this journey. Keep fucking going. Never quit. Get better. Yeah, remember who you are. Keep being a light in the mist, and may Star Clan light your path always.